The hunt for extraterrestrial life has taken a massive leap. Scientists have recently found out that life might exist on one of Saturn's moons, Enceladus. What is the recent discovery that shocked scientists and confirmed that there might be life on Enceladus? Is it true that there might be a frightening creature that is living somewhere inside this Saturn moon? When can we confirm that there is life on this moon? The question if life exists beyond our planet has been one of the greatest unknowns in our universe. Are we alone? Are we the only living creatures in this terrifyingly huge universe? The recent discoveries might give us the answers we have all been waiting for. In this video, we are going to unravel life beyond Earth. The elusive search for intelligent life. For centuries now, the million-dollar question for the space industry still lingers. Are we alone? Are the creatures on Earth the only intelligent life in the universe? The most famous theoretical physicist Albert Einstein said once in 1921 that we have every reason to believe that Mars and other planets are inhabited. He believed that it was almost impossible to believe that there was no life beyond our planet. Maybe you're wondering, how close are we to finding life on another planet or maybe another moon? With the recent shocking discoveries on one of Saturn's moons, we are closer than ever before. But how far do we actually reach? What discoveries have we really uncovered in the past? Well, we need to look back about 30 years ago. The very first mission that was dedicated to investigating habitable and possible life-bearing planets was the Hubble telescope in 1990. The Hubble telescope has been a big breakthrough for our space industry, as it aided our astronomers in understanding the true nature of exoplanets and unfolding truths about our entire universe. Fast forward to 2022, and scientists have found the perfect successor for the Hubble telescope. The James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, is a telescope 100 times more powerful than the Hubble. With this breakthrough, scientists say that we might discover life on other exoplanets as soon as 2028. Another popular mission that somehow aimed to find extraterrestrial life was the Voyager space mission from 1977. The Voyager spacecraft bears the famous golden record, a 12-inch gold-plated copper disc that contains sounds and images that portray the diversity of life here on Earth. After drifting for about 50 years through vast amounts of space, the golden record is still finding its way to be discovered by extraterrestrial life. While the Voyager is cruising further into interstellar space, we might need to look closer to our home and even inside our own solar system to find life. And scientists just discovered that life is possible on one of Saturn's moons. This might be the discovery we have all been waiting for. The life-bearing moon of Saturn, Enceladus. Habitable worlds almost have one thing in common: the presence of liquid water. Liquid water found on other planets or moons is like gold to our astronomers. It signifies the highest possible chance of life formulating inside. It gives scientists hope that the elusive hunt will come to an end. Well, our candidate life-bearing world in this video is the 6th largest moon of Saturn, Enceladus. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun. It is a massive ball in our solar system containing mostly hydrogen and helium. It is one of the solar system's gas giants, and we all know that it is very famous for its mesmerizing rings. Despite not being the largest planet in the entire solar system, Saturn has the greatest number of moons, a whopping 83. 63 moons have been confirmed and named, and another 20 are awaiting confirmation of discovery. One of these 63 confirmed moons is Enceladus. It is named after a giant in Greek mythology. Well, this moon might be our ticket to discovering alien life. Enceladus was discovered in 1789 by the English astronomer William Herschel. It measures about 310 miles, 500 kilometers in diameter, which is almost a tenth of the size of the largest moon of Saturn, Titan. A staggering thing to know about Enceladus is that it is very bright. It is considered the brightest moon of Saturn and one of the brightest objects in the solar system. It's like a giant reflective snowball next to Saturn. A flyby of the Voyager 2 spacecraft in 1982 gave scientists here on Earth the first close-up photographs of the intriguing moon. Additional photographs from the Cassini mission in 2005 helped us understand the complexity and true nature of Enceladus. And now, almost 20 years later, scientists have found something inside Enceladus that makes them think it is highly possible for life forms to thrive on this magnificent moon. So what did our scientists discover inside Enceladus? Finding life inside our solar system is a pretty big deal for our astronomers. The fact that we can reach the moon easily with the technology we have today can improve our chances of finding extraterrestrial life. And one of our primary targets for the search for possible life here in our solar system is Enceladus. There are actually 5 main ingredients that our scientists are looking for to proclaim that a world is capable of inhabiting life: water, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. At the beginning, scientists were convinced that Enceladus had 4 out of 5 of these main ingredients, but 4 is not enough to make it possible for life to thrive. Well, Enceladus has recently filled up the checklist as they found the very last ingredient that can solidify scientists' claims of life inside this bright moon. This Saturnian moon has an ice-covered ocean that violently erupts into space, forming a flame that contains almost all the basic requirements of life: water, carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur. One has been missing, namely phosphorus. The latest study results from scientists from all around the world indicate that the element phosphate is expected to be abundant in the ocean of Saturn's icy moon. This moon's icy crust might contain an abundant amount of water that might contain phosphorus, which was not present in the samples that Cassini collected from Enceladus water plumes. Why is phosphorus so important, you might ask? Well, phosphorus is a vital element for the creation of DNA and RNA, molecules, cell membranes, and even bones. We might finally find alien life soon. What is our next step after the discovery of phosphorus in Enceladus? And what is this terrifying creature that might be living in the depths of Enceladus's ocean? The horrifying creature that might be residing inside Enceladus. Unfortunately, a mission to this intriguing moon will not come very soon. NASA proposed a mission to Enceladus to test its plumes and investigate its ocean. They called in the Orbilander, but the Orbilander is pretty far from being completed. NASA proposed a launch date of October 2038. However, numerous private companies are willing to spend billions of dollars to visit this mysterious moon earlier than 2038. They are willing to send a mission to find out if there is really life in Enceladus' habitable ocean. But beware, scientists predict that they might bump into a terrifying eyeless creature once we dive into Enceladus' ocean. We know so far that this Saturnian moon is covered with an icy crust and that beneath that is the ocean that could inhabit life. If life is really thriving on Enceladus, the creatures are adept swimmers and are close to marine life. But there is one more thing. The depths of these oceans are very dark, and if life is confirmed on Enceladus, it must have adapted and evolved to the conditions in the ocean. With the ocean being almost pitch black, they would need to rely on their other senses and not have eyes at all. The vast ocean of Enceladus might be swarming with eyeless creatures. For now, we will not be so sure. But the possibility is there that there might be hundreds, thousands, or even millions of these eyeless creatures swimming endlessly inside this fascinating icy moon. And that's a pretty terrifying thought.